Morning, everyone. My name is Brian Smith. I'm the Chief People Officer of NASDAQ. It's truly my great pleasure to welcome Prospanica along with its CEO, Thomas Savino, the organization's supporters, staff, and all of our other distinguished guests. We're excited that you could join us all here right at the crossroads of the world in Times Square as we get set to ring today's opening bell. Let's kick things off with a round of applause. You guys are good. NASDAQ is truly honored to host Prospanica for this morning's bell as we together celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. This joint celebration marks our gratitude to the generations of Hispanic Americans who have positively influenced and enriched our nation and society. Prospanica's 30 years of hard work and dedication towards supporting the Hispanic professional community deserves special praise. From the inception of the organization in 1988 as the National Society of Hispanic MBAs to the expansion of your programs to include STEM and other areas, Prospanica has supported the pursuit of success for this Hispanic community in a big way. Prospanica's mission of empowering and enabling Hispanic professionals to achieve their full educational, economic, and social potential has helped in the creation of numerous educational opportunities through undergraduate programs, chapters, and scholarships, professional opportunities through internships, mentoring, job fairs, and professional development, and social opportunities through corporate responsibility programs. All of these stellar efforts have supported the Hispanic community in a significant way, and we laud your efforts. So at NASDAQ, this month, we're launching Adelante, our very own employee network dedicated to Hispanic colleagues. With Adelante, NASDAQ hopes to complement and advance Prospanica's great work in promoting visibility for Latino business leaders and supporting the needs of our Latino community. As an executive advisor to this employee network, I'm proud to share that we're excited to be on this journey towards greater diversity and inclusion. We strongly believe that diversity and inclusion are important to the success of our global organization, and we're glad to make enthusiastic efforts on this imperative. Prospanica will be our close partner in our efforts, and we're honored to share today's market opening with all of you in recognition of your contributions, and we wish you continued success. And now please join me in welcoming Thomas Savino for further remarks.
Good morning. Thank you, Brian, and thank you to NASDAQ. As Brian mentioned, this year, Prospanica celebrates our 30th anniversary where we've been working with our volunteers for Hispanic empowerment in the country. And by working on Hispanic empowerment, we're helping the country because Hispanics are the future of the country, right? So we have 46 university and professional chapters around the country. We're famous nationally for our conference and career fair. Next year, join us. We'll be in Orlando, October 29th, through November 1st, with our 31st career fair. So join us next year. Remember, when you work with us, when you partner with us or join us or support our foundation, you're working on Hispanic empowerment, which is the future of America. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Brian, and thank you, NASDAQ.
Thank you. Thank you again. And Thomas, I want to present you with a NASDAQ crystal that recognizes the opening bell. Hopefully you can find a place for it. Thanks again for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
From New York City this morning, good morning. 23 seconds away from the opening bell after a day of losses. Here's a snapback. It's a mild one. Futures positive 24 on the Dow, up by around about 1.5 points on the S&P 500, trimming earlier gains in the face of increasing trade tension. Apple unscathed, so maybe some optimism around there out on the tech story. There's your opening bell here in New York. Switch on the board and the bond market yields higher by 2 basis points, 3% back again above that number on the 10-year. In the FX market, the euro reclaiming 117 against the dollar. 117.09 is where that trades. And crude catching a bid on WTI and Brent. That conversation coming up a little bit later in the program. So there's the cross-asset snapshot this morning. Let's get you some stock movers. Here's Bloomberg's Abigail Doolittle.
Well, we certainly have some earnings movers this morning, John. Take a look at the shares of FedEx.
A lot of retail, they're going to have to take some pain. I think that's where the pain's going to be concentrated, and that some of these companies are going to have to eat those costs because they can't pass them all on. They'll lose too many sales. So that's the compression that I'm worried about. When I speak to RH, Restoration Hardware, I think that they can pass it on because they have a very wealthy clientele. If you don't have a wealthy clientele, I think you're going to struggle. But, I had Five Below on last week. What a remarkable retailer. And they source everywhere. They're just quickly switching, so that they don't have to raise the price to $6. They can stay Five Below.
Yeah.
And I think that they are the paradigm that you have to be.
That's a
paradigm.
Little wonder that the retailer's has been vocal about this whole
Yes.
thing. At the big board this morning, it's Fidelity Investments celebrating its 23 ETFs listed on the NYSE. At the NASDAQ, it's Prospanica, an organization advocating for Hispanic business professionals. So we'll watch all of that.